Investigators say he pulled people over demanding their license and registration, claiming he was a deputy. But tonight, that man's days of impersonating a law enforcement officer are over due to the quick thinking of a man in Wellington. News Channel 5's Jeff Skrypek in West Palm Beach with how investigators say this local man put an end to it.
Well, the victim says he was driving in the area when out of nowhere, someone in a black unmarked car pulled him over and then walked right up to the driver's side window. Feeling a little weird about the situation, the driver said he pulled out his camera phone and began taking pictures of a man who claimed to be a Broward County Sheriff's deputy. Wearing a tie, driving a black Volvo, and flashing what appears to be a badge of some sort, this is the man, Tiago Montero, who Broward County Sheriff's deputies say claimed he was one of their own.
It was so bizarre. He was very agitated, very aggressive, but at the same time, a bit of a bully, the way he was acting.
Wellington resident William Bucknam says he was driving home when Montero pulled him over, allegedly telling Bucknam he was a sheriff's deputy.
Making demands, ordering me here, go here, do this, do that. I mean, it was very strange.
A lawyer and former federal prosecutor, Bucknam says he felt something wasn't right, so he started taking pictures. He called police, handed over his shots, and days later, Montero was arrested.
I don't understand the purpose of it, to be honest with you.
It's a position of power for them, and it kind of is a thrill, too.
Private investigator and former Boca Raton Police Chief Andrew Scott says two types of people impersonate officers. People who want to commit criminal acts and people who are infatuated with becoming an officer but can't cut it. Investigators say Montero applied for the sheriff's office 14 times, most recently in March.
And so his only other recourse is to make believe. And making believe can be very serious and have some very dangerous consequences.
Bucknam says Montero picked the wrong guy to pull over and is just relieved he helped put an end to it.
Who knows how many people he's done this to before the day that I met him.
Investigators with the Broward County Sheriff's Office say if you've ever been pulled over by this guy or see him, go ahead and come forward and call them. Meanwhile, they say if this ever happens to you, ask for the officer or the person who's claiming to be an officer, ask for their badge and their ID, and if you ever feel alarmed, go ahead and call 911. Reporting tonight in West Palm Beach, I'm Jeff Skrypek, WPTV News Channel 5.